Hi, I'm Scotty. I service, repair and restore vintage and antique mechanical clocks. Welcome to Scotties Clock World. Pick up the taper pin, put one end of it into the pin vise and tighten it down, leaving about 6 or 7 mil or 1/4 of an inch out the end. Now we take our file and resting the end of the taper pin in one of the grooves, we file the end flat. Whoop. Turning the pin vise as we do it. Now we'll come in a bit closer there. Right, that's got a square end. Now we need to put a 45-degree bevel from about there back to the tip. So you turn the pin vise and very carefully file it down. Then check, see how it looks. Yep, that's all right. So what we do now, take the pin out. Turn it over. Reverse it into the pin vise. And tighten the vise down. So the finished end is inside there now, and this is the new rough end we're going to work on. Put it in our template board here, very carefully, square the end off. Rotating the pin vise. Till the end is square. A little bit more. Okay. Once again, 45-degree bevel on the end. File carefully while rotating the pin vise. Keep an eye on your work as you're doing it. If you've got magnification, it helps. You can see whereabouts you are in the process. Right, that looks alright. Now, back to where we were. Remove the taper pin and the pin vise. Grip it in a set of pliers. Then we'll press the thin end into the post. Push it in, hold it. That is what it looks like when it's finished. A nice bevel end on each end. That's how you finish off a taper pin. You never just cut them and jam them into the post. You always finish them properly. Something you don't often see, but that's the way it should be done. I'll do the other two off camera, then we'll come back and move into the next step. This is the rack hook right here. That pin, when you put the gathering pallet back on, before you hammer it down to keep it firm, that pin has to fall